Hey, CDs! How are you, CDs? Oh, I didn't put the starting thing on. There we go. We got CDs, we got Chihuahua, we got Benza, we got Joe. How are you guys doing? Hey, Botrix has finally joined the channel. So it'll work now that the bot is in. You guys all beat the bot. Look at this. CDs, Chihuahua, Benza, Joe, and Blood for the Blood God all beat the bot. Nicely done. Nice to see you all bright and early. How's everybody getting on? Almost caught him picking his nose. That's what he does during the starting screen. You are entirely correct, CDs. I'm a big fan of picking my nose and eating it. Benza, painting a Custodes Dreadnought from the Horus Heresy. Nice. How's it going, Benza? Are you enjoying it? Where's Mr. Painty McPaintface? Where is he indeed? Called it. Nom nom mining for nuggets. Exactly, Club Me. Dig in the evolution of the logo as you grow. Yeah, I made this little thing. These little animated Olmaph logo. Patrick is here too, the postman. How are you, Sir Patrick? Sir Patrick of Dudgeon. The shield is done, so you're going to put it in Discord? Yeah, guys. Joe, what happened? How come you needed a new account for the Discord? We now have 2 Joe Rawlinsons in the Discord. What happened? Gaminator finally decided to get it. What have you got? Zeitgeist as well. What? Oh yeah. Right, now I've finished picking my nose, I can put the camera on. Here we go. Bum 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 bum. Ah, the Steeler Wheelers. Good stuff. I look forward to seeing how you get on with those. Should be quite a bit of fun. Quite a bit of fun indeed. Why use many word when few do good job? CDs has jumped back out the YouTube and into the Twitch chat. Enjoying the Twitch chat all to himself. Sat with Chloe, give her some motivation to paint. Do it! If you've got things that are supposed to be green that aren't green, I suggest greening the non-green green, okay? Green the non-green green. Top advice there for an orc collector such as Chloe. Those Gretchens aren't going to paint themselves. For every one you get done tonight, I'll give you a cookie. Don't know, some people are motivated by food, right? The only colour on them so far is green. Oh, that's good. It's a good start. Twitch is faster than YouTube and has better interactions. Okay. Well, we stream on both, so you guys have got the choice. Pro-choice. Ooh, careful. Shield is on Discord now. That's what a Dreadnought needs. A shield. Right, let me have... Ooh, look at that. Nice. Red and gold with a tasty little transfer in the middle. I like that. That looks very nice. Good job, sir. Don't forget to chuck your thumbs up. There's plenty of you watching, so I need plenty of thumbs getting shoved up. Yes, please. Yes, we've had first green, but what about second green? Hello there, Ernie Kenobi. How are you? Toby's here as well. Hey, you guys. We've got a full house tonight. It's going well. We've got loads of people in the chat. Good to have you all here. Whole gang pulling up early style, yeah. It's not even officially stream start time. And you guys are all here. So many of you. Good to see, especially on a Tuesday. Where's Arnold? We need Arnold on Like Patrol. The goose, the goose, the goose is on fire. Frankie's here as well. Frankie the fish. Howdy, folks. How are you, buddy? How's your Tuesday going? Tuesday. Oh my gosh, it's Tuesday. Ernie's good. I'm good. That's good. Nice. 3 more days and it's the weekend. Yes, sir. And I am not at work all next week, baby. Do 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 do. I've got a week off. Tuesday. It's Tuesday, innit, bruv? Bloody Tuesday. Doing a right good streaming on a Tuesday. Thanks for choosing to watch a stream. Shall we time Patrick out for 10 seconds to think about what he's done? Patrick with the Psych House style joke, I like it. 7 likes. I'm in a room that smells like cat poo. Right, should we open a couple of packs of cards? Get things motoring on in the right direction. Supposed to have a delivery from the States today. That's not turned up, so I'll have to have a look for that. Or maybe it's tomorrow that's supposed to come. No, it's the 4th today, right? Bloody hell. What should we open? Let's go for some Sigmar cards, why not? And then tomorrow, if the new cards arrive, I'll open some of those, and if they don't, I'll open an old school deck box from 20 odd years ago. Ernie's got 1 more week, then 2 weeks off. 2 weeks for Warhammer books and painting minis. Yes, sir. Bonk. Daphne. What on earth were those things on screen? Yeah, so if you put an emote in the Twitch chat, it goes up on the screen. I wonder why it doesn't do it on the YouTube chat. I think some emotes in the YouTube chat go over the screen. But that's a setting from a couple of years ago, so maybe I need to update that. Yeah, it looks like it's CDs in the Twitch chat dropping the emotes. I wonder if I can update it in Botrix to include include YouTube. I think when I set it up, I didn't stream on YouTube. That's how long ago it was. Let me have a look, see what we can do. What would it be under? Widgets, I guess. Widgets. Bum bum. Bum bum bum. On-screen emotes. Looks like the right sort of button to be ticking. Oh, it is turned on for YouTube. Oh, you can... Oh, no, that's a premium feature. Okay, never mind. Right, let me see. Where's our emotes overlay? Emotes, here we go. Select all. Paste. And... Oh, it's already set to YouTube, so... Oh, maybe that's me updating it. Right, YouTube, spam some emotes. Let's see if they appear on the screen or whether I've made it worse or better. We will see. Then we'll open some cards and paint some stuff. So I don't think the Olmaph one will work because it's a custom one. Patrick's said a mouthful. But no, that Patrick's didn't turn up on the screen either, right? Oh, those ones did. Yeah, I saw those. Game over. That popped up. So yeah, the members only ones don't work, but the standard ones do. Seems to be what's happening. But Craig, good to see you, my friend. We've got Black Sigil in as well. Good day, party people. How are you, Black Sigil? Good to see you, my friend. So yeah, some emotes do go on the screen, some don't. The Olmaph specific ones definitely don't. 10 minutes in and it's already a riot. Yeah, bloody hell. Right, whilst you guys spam some emotes, that's the other thing as well. If you spam emotes whilst I open cards, then those emotes will then be on the YouTube shorts when I upload these. Hey! CDs is a new subscriber. Thank you very much for subbing to the channel, baby. Right, stop following me. I don't know why you've started following me, but here we are. Not you guys, the camera. Right, let's open some cards. Watch you guys spam me with emotes. Wiggly wiggly. Right, let's open some packs. Lucky knife. We don't need you unfollowing. I've got bases to be super gluing. Hey, look at that.
Person looking to get into content creation.
Super chat, super chat, super chat. What is your advice for a person looking to get into content creation? My advice would be find something that you like, stuff that you like watching, figure out the bits that you like and the bits you don't like so much, then find the bits that you like that align with the kind of person you are, and follow a path similar to that. That's how I would do it. Any further questions, just let me know. I'll see what I can do to answer them. Bomb. Let's turn off autofocus because for some reason it's having a little bit of a disco that we didn't ask it to do. Right then. Virulent Discharge. Ghastly Spite Revenant, followed by a Loathsome Plague Bearer. Spectral Grasp. Silent Communion. Live Dryad. Boing Grot Bounders. We're going to build some of these this week, hopefully, with a little bit of luck. Ghostly Howl. Deathly Invocation. Earth-Shattering Charge. Power Eternal. Macabre Ghoul King. And our final card, our shiny Order Unyielding. Shiny common to end that pack. Let's press the thank you button for Black Sigil Studios. Super chat, baby! Hopefully I answered your question okay. Thank you very much, you wonderful human being. Oh yeah, baby, Black Sigil with the super chat. Oh, baby! Appreciate that, Black Sigil. Haha, damn, it's Unlucky Knife. Not you again. Ah, you had to get meds for one of these cards. Which one was it? What did you have? Did you have Boing Grot? Or a Virulent Discharge? Oh, that's not good. Nobody wants that. Almost at 10. 6 minutes into stream time. Right, Savagery, Pack 2. I've been entirely distracted by the riot going on in the chat today. Good job, guys. Keep it up. Rally the little uns. That's exactly what I'm doing. Rallying this lot. This lot of monsters. Refound Purpose. That's what I've had since I started streaming. Cloying Quagmire. Giggity. We've got a Night Shroud. Bash the Camera. Wild Form. Blessings of the Forest. Divine Inspiration. Face of the Grave. Ooh, look at that. Herald of Nurgle looking nice. And the Expanse of Gear is our shiny. 2 shiny commons today. Yesterday, uncommon and rare. Today, common and a common. Rightio, rightio, bloody hell. Oh, wrong way. The controls from my camera inverted one day, and I don't know why, but here we are. Black Sigil. Building a boat. Nice. You're coming all the way over to the UK via boat. I like it. Ba-da-ba-dum-dum. Hey, Psychow's here as well. How to play old world stuff. Yeah, that'd be good. From paper. Psychow. How's your day been, Psychow? Good to see you. Yesterday, I found out that Olmaph is a real friend because he said my Chaos Bird looked like shit. And Patrick is a fake friend because he said it looked fine. You've got to have your yin with your yang, right? Ups and downs, smiles and frowns. We are bringing balance to the Force. Oh, that's a cool idea, Black Sigil. Teaching a kid, especially a child that you have spawned, how to play Old World. I think that could be really cool. I look forward to seeing how you get on with that, my friend. Nice idea. Helping parents connect with their kids. Super duper. Right. We've got this guy from yesterday. And by this guy, I mean the creator of the Primaris Marines, amongst many other things. There shined the shiny demon in the middle of the road. And he said, paint my trim, please, Olmaph. Stick me back together. So, what was it we used yesterday? Weapon bronze for the trim. Did pretty well yesterday, so let's shake it up, put it in the palette, and away we go! Shaky, shaky, gonna have a good time. Who doesn't like chunky demons, right? So, ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, and everybody else, what are you up to this evening? Who is painting? Who is making? And who is just conversating? Let me know. God, come up with some right nuggets, don't they? Painting, making, and conversating. Word. Body time. Psych owl, life is good. Kids and wife ate all the watermelon. Watermelon! While I was sleeping. He bought a super sweet 5 kilo and they've almost finished it. Bloody hell. Ooh, Black Sigil, a couple of Bretonians. Are they in the Discord? Let me have a look. Let me have a little look. No, last thing in there was a Dreadnought. Right, I think that's shaky, waiting, baby. Gonna join Complex with some Helldivers. Nice. How many of you can play Helldivers together at the same time? I've never played Helldivers, so I don't quite know. How are you finding the Bretonians then, Black Sigil? What have you been painting those in order to do? What's the plan with them? Is it for content, or is it something that you just thought, well, I quite like these. Going to give them a little bit of a painting up. 4, okay. Potentially a little bit of space for some Helldivers there. I'll post shortly, just gluing on the pieces I painted separately. See, this is the first model I've ever painted pieces separately for. And that is only because, whilst I was painting it yesterday, I snapped it in half. You're going to be running a series shortly. Nice. Going to wait another day, then varnish the dog. Built some custom Chaos Spawn I want to run on the weekend. Patrick. You're more creative every time I speak to you. Nice work. Nicely done. We should get a Patrick Creates subsection of the YouTube videos. I did an Olmaph. Yeah. Once again, snap this bugger in half. Black Sigil, are you going to be purchasing the Chaos Dragon that's on pre-order this weekend? Anybody else? Seen a 2-headed dragon and thought, yeah, fancy a bit of that? Right. Let's see how much of this we can paint before we somehow destroy it again. Boom, 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 boom. Dum, 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 dum. Got quite a good covering of this yesterday. There's not a huge amount of this colour left to do. Just the big gun and a little bit of trim. Maybe a couple of bits on the book as well. Already pre-ordered 2. Animal. No messing around. The king of the old world. Doesn't just need 1. Yeah, I tell myself every week I must not buy new models. And then they miraculously turn up in the post. Diddly-diddly-doo-doo. I must not buy any more models. There are collectors all around the world saying that sentence. Next thing you know. Ordered 2 dragons, a Chaos Battle March, the new cards, and the Arcane Journal. I am a broke boy. That is a considerable chunk of change converted into plastic. Nice work. Bum, bum. Juan is back in the chat. How are you, Juan? Good to see you. Welcome back. How have you been? Bum, 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 bum. Last time you were here, you managed to spill an entire pot of red paint. How are things going since that happened, Juan? Lucky knife. I must print more models, more hammer. Anyone think having 30 Gretchens in a list is a good idea? They're interesting, aren't they, Gretchen? Because even when they die, they come back, right? So they're quite good for capturing some cheap points. You just they all die and then you just blast them back on the board, right? I'm thinking of the right models. That is how they work, right? And a partridge in a pear tree. Yeah. Partridge in a Pear Tree is about the only mini that Black Sigil hasn't bought. Miros Call is looking incredible. Incredible. Well, he's looking shinier than he did 2 days ago, so that's good. How are you, Miros? Good to see you, my friend. This is why I decant my paints. Now that the Jeopardy is part of the fun. I think I knock over glue more often than I knock over paint, which is arguably worse. Oof! Been busy with work, so haven't been able to hop in. Don't worry, man. We all have peaks and troughs. Glad you're here today, though. Have you got time for some hobbying today, or are you just chatting? Whoops. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, this is arguably more difficult than Chaos Trim. I also rubbed quite a bit of it off yesterday because I didn't know how to hold it. Dum dum dum. Thanks for all the thumbs up, guys. Appreciate that. Very nice. So who is doing what? Who's painting? Who's making? Who's folding their laundry? Working. Bloody hell, working and lurking. Watching the stream, I like that. That's dedication. Nicely done. Dum dum. Hey, look at this. Zeitgeist painting Lucius. Chloe's doing the Gretchen. Nice. Couples hobby in 9. Awesome work. I like it. Painting up a librarian, says the fat chihuahua. What colour scheme are you going for on the librarian? You going classic or a little bit more out of the box? Craig Danby is also watching from work. Eating lunch, watching the stream. What's for lunch today, Craig? Bouncing in the voice of Teddy Long. I'm going one-on-one with a skull taker. How come you've got a skull taker? You've got loads more plastic than I remember you having bouncing. What's going on? Frankie the Fish, gone for a drive, stopped at a red, having a little bit of a chat. Only interact with the stream when it is legal and safe to do so. Dum 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 dum. Dum 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 dum. Chloe agrees she loved doing this. Nice. Top banana. Hey, Hayden's back. Hayden's back. Tau drones once again. Hayden. I don't think you told us about your collection yesterday, did you? I remember seeing you here, but not knowing what you collected. What's in your grey pile of opportunity, Hayden? Maybe I just missed it. Fat Chihuahua. Painting up a librarian in a bit more of a classic red. Nice. Zeitgeist has got Chloe handcuffed to a radiator until she finishes painting all the Gretchen. You will have the fun! You will enjoy it! Posted in the Discord. Ooh. Hayden's just hit 1,000 points of tar, barring the unpainted drones. And you got a hefty chunk of Kroot next. Nice one, brother! Is Tau your first army, Hayden? Ooh, that's not an I wasn't expecting to see that black sigil. That's really nice. Look at that. Awesome. Awesome. It came to it. There's a price to pay. Time for you to get down on your knees and pray. Tau, your first army. You got some in white and some in red. I like it. What made you go to Tau for your first army, Hayden? What was it about the Tau that drew you in? Oh, some real tough bits to get to on here. Bomb. I looked at all the combat patrols, saw the commander and the devilfish, and went, yeah, I like that. Nice. I've got that exact same combat patrol. But my Tau colour scheme is pink and yellow. More picks. Nice. Oh, there's another one. 2 sexy winged boys. I like that. Very good. Very good. Very nice. Thank you for sharing, sir. Going like my eyes are crossing trying to focus on getting this teeny tiny bit of paint where it needs to go. Pretty pleased with how it's going so far though. Pretty nice. Pretty shiny. Very evil, very nice. Once I go past 2,000 points, I'm going to experiment with more colour schemes. I like it, Hayden. Hey, Hayden, if you want to show us some of your Tau in the Discord, !Discord in the chat and you'll get a link. Come and say hello. Pretty cool place to be, the old Discord. Chihuahua has put a Gosling Marine in 3D printing. Let me have a look. Some Gosling heads. You're going to be printing those off, Chihuahua? Every vehicle operator you make will have the Gosling head. Valabesh! Greetings from India. How are you, Valabesh? Good to have you here. That model looks really good. I hope you have a great time painting and a wonderful week ahead. Praise be to the Omnisire. Praise be to the machine god, Valabesh. Thank you very much. How are you? I take it you are perhaps a collector of the AdMech too? What flavour of plastic do you collect, Valabesh? Thank you for joining in. Bum, 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 bum. Do 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 do. Ah, there we go. Blood for the Blood God, triggering the link. Give that a click if you are new around here. Come and join us in the Discord. Have a little bit of fun. Bum, 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 bum. Got any Tau on hand I could see? Yeah, firstly, Hayden, in the Discord there's loads of stuff to see. Also on Olmaph.com, you can see a lot of models on there. So let me grab one. In fact, so this was my tester model to test the colour scheme. And then I haven't finished this one yet, but you can see I got the yellow on there and some of the pink, and I just need to do some of the weapons in the same blue as my tester model. So whilst I have my tower assembled, I'm not very far through painting them yet, but I do have like 13 different armies, so sometimes it does take a little bit of time. Plus every time I show Tau on the stream, half the people disappear and run away. I got this guy base coated as well, but that's literally just the base, awaiting the pink. Aren't we all? Bom 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 bom. Valabesh, not really artistically gifted to collect and paint such good models. More of a watch others paint cool minis kind of guy. Looks good, nice brushwork. Thank you, Valabesh. I mean, I'm not particularly good at painting. I'm pretty good at talking nonsense for 3 hours a day. But I just enjoy it, you know, and as long as you're enjoying it and having fun, then it's all good, right? But I appreciate you being here, Valabesh. We are here every Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday, 6 till 9 UK time. And as I say, we've got a Discord, there's olmaph.com, you want to go have a look at that. Plenty of YouTube shorts to be watching if you want to look at some of those when we're not live. Very strikingly yellow. Thank you, sir. 16 likes already. Nice. Yes, Arnold is here on Like Patrol, making sure the thumbs are being appropriately shoved onto that thumbs up button. Question: is Warhammer World open on the 31st? 31st in England is a bank holiday, so potentially not. Let me have a look. That's a Monday, right? 31st? Okay, yeah, it is open on a bank holiday. According to the old Google. Yeah, 10 till 6 it's open, my friend. On the 31st. So if you want me to come and pop in and say hello on the 31st, I'm sure that can be arranged. Oh! I just found this. It would appear that in showing Hayden my towel, it has taken a mortal wound. That's not ideal. We will solve that problem at a later date. Hey, the wife told me for my 40th she's sending me to the UK to visit Warhammer World. Nice. I look forward to hearing more about that, Black Sigil. You got ages to go then. Good to have something to look forward to though, sir. Right, where was I? Oh, yes. Up here at the top. Let's get some of this bronzy fun times up here. And if anybody does jump in the Discord, just let me know, because I have to give you a role. That's how we keep the bots away. That's how we protect our Discord members. You can't automatically see everything. But once I give you a role, you can get involved in everything. You can see people's pets, food, models, trading cards. All sorts goes on in the Discord. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. Ages 7 months! Bloody hell. Closer than I thought. But I thought you had a few years. It's the beard, isn't it? The beard makes your age unguessable. Wow, 7 months. When's that take us to? March? Something like that? Well, it'd be great to see you there if I get an invite to your birthday trip. Shiny, shiny. Shiny, shiny. Let's plan a date on the 31st. Warhammer World at noonish. Yes, sir, I'll be there. Heads up, I'm a bit of an introvert until I break free. Yeah, I mean, I think the majority of people that go in there are a bit like that, right? I mean, yeah, don't expect me to wander in like I am on the stream, turning the light switch off and on in the Warhammer World, giving it some of that. Right, let me put it in the diary. Let me put it in the diary. Event. Warhammer World, baby! Oh, 7 PM, that's not when we're going. Let's set it all day, why not? Booked! I've booked it, we are in, we are on. We can go to Bugman's Bar. We can go around the museum. Have you been before, Arnold? Yeah, should be some good fun. Good, clean fun. Wait, you don't have LED lights around you at all times? Yeah, I'm going to wear this like a necklace. and wander in with my LED light necklace. Gonna be your 4th visit. Nice. Should be good, man. Should be good. Average dude. All the way from Scotland. Hello, everyone. I'm playing some Space Marine 2. Nice. A couple of people are currently playing Helldivers. How's Space Marine 2 going for you, average dude? You enjoying it? Shiny, 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 shiny paint. Hey up, Duck, how you doing? Major Havoc. I'm alright, thank you, sir. How are you? How's your day been going? Started playing the Assault class. Colours of the Carcharodons. The Space Sharks. Nice. Dum, 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 dum. If you haven't yet, pop off Flamp a thumbs up. Yeah, you got to try and fill that red bar. The red bar is making it there. The red bar has climbed quicker than it's ever climbed before. Very good day for thumbs. I am a collector of thumbs. How many continents? We've done 4 different continents today as well. That's pretty good. We've got North America, Europe, Africa, and India in the chat today. Nice! Very nice! I like you. Bum 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 bum. Do, 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 do. Yeah, we nearly got a full bar. Coming on nicely. Used to work in a fizzy drinks factory that made bar fizzy drinks. On today's Olmaph fun fact that nobody cares about. What fizzy drink would you guys be interested in if I could give you a can of it right now? Have got any Cherryade fans in the house? Maybe a cheeky little dandelion and burdock? Ha! Hey, it's average dude! Don't give me some iron brew! Give me some iron brew right now! Don't know what happened there. Oh, blacked out for a minute. Oy! Of course, average dude straight in with the iron brew. I like it. Old school classic iron brew. None of this sugar-free nonsense. Give me my E numbers. A St. Arnold's root beer. Nice. I went to have some food with my friend the other day, and he makes his own root beer. I didn't even know that was an option. I thought it grew in the cans. Patrick would love an iron brew as well. The national drink of Scotland. Yep, my impression is 100% accurate. All Scottish people sound exactly like my impression. I thought I'd make my own drink. Make it with peanuts. What are you making with peanuts? CDs? Nuts? Dandelion and burdock. Haven't had that in years. Yeah, it's a classic, right? It's a classic. Never had an iron brew. Look at this. All these people missing out on the fizzy orange. I've heard great things. Yeah, I quite like an iron brew from time to time. Although I'm convinced it used to be better when I was a kid than it is now. May well have just made that up. Shot glass roulette for peanut allergies. There's a person in your garden. No, that is not a person, that is a cat. Look at this. I got this notification. There is a person in your garden. I think you'll find that's my friend is a cat. Shandy. Ah, I've not had a shandy in a long time. Worked an end-of-year event at a cool drink factory. Couldn't believe the amount of sugar delivered there. Oh yeah, where I used to work, they had like literal rooms with just piles of sugar. Crazy, 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 crazy. Call it these nuts. I'm sure there must be a brand of peanut butter somewhere called These Nuts. Gotta be. There's a band called These Nuts. I used to have a D's Nuts t-shirt when I was like 20. So we've had all these new people in and none of them joined the Discord. Who's been scaring them away? Come on, own up. Oh, it smells like rain. Wow, that is one hell of a black cloud. We've not had rain here for literally months. They're just super smells of rain. Oh, I hope it's not thunderbolts and lightning. Very, very frightening. Galileo. Coke with salted peanuts is good stuff. Is that a dessert? The smell of petrichor. Is that the real name for it? Bouncing had rain today. Yeah, the cloud outside's so black. Smells nice though. I've got a washing line full of work shirts. They about to get soggy. Dum, 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 dum. I should go and get them in really, but I'm busy doing the fun stuff. It's been so long since it rained, I forgot that it could rain. Won't be raining in here though. Well, I hope so. That'd be a real problem. Hey, by gum. Ah, it's something you'd have on a farm. Put peanuts in your Coke so you could have a snack without having to wash your hands. Clever. I like it. 6 months ago, I was working on a farm. That's not the right brush. Where's my little brush gone? Oh, literally directly in front of me. I got too excited by the smell of rain. I guess that's why that cat darted across the grass. It was trying to get home out of the rain. Bum, 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 bum. How long do you think it'll be before we have eye implants that can zoom in for us? So that I can see what I'm actually doing with this mini. Funnily enough, it's this guy. This is the sort of guy we need to create that kind of invention. Dum 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 dum. Dum, dum, dum. Never ending bronze, never ending bronze. Brawn breaker. Fat Chihuahua. They sell those? They're called magnifying glasses. No, but I mean like, you know, like a digital zoom like a camera has. I want one of those put in my eyeball. How many years do you think till that's a thing? Can't be that far away, right? Patrick doesn't reckon it'll be long. Imagine painting with the Apple headset on. Augmented reality painting. Ooh. That could be interesting. Yeah, that Apple headset, like, got loads and loads of hype and then completely disappeared and there's been nothing like it since. What happened with that? What happened there? I thought they looked really, really cool. I was really interested. Doom, 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 doom. Total fail, don't know why. Probably price and practicality. Yeah, it looked like it was going to be like the next thing. Everyone was going to have one. Like, why buy a TV for the wall when you can put your headset on and the whole wall is a TV? There must have been like a fundamental problem with them that they kept quiet about. Because they just died a death, right? Did anybody here have one? Anyone got an Apple headset? Anyone got any VR glasses? Be interesting to know. To enhance vision, you'd need to rip out your pupil and move it away. Sounds good. Yeah, but you know how you can get like a little lens you put on the camera on your phone? Could you not get a little lens you put on your eyeball? Or do I just sound like an evil Bond villain now? I think we've only got one weapon after this, and then I can maybe broad stroke some colour on his cape. That'd be nice. Bit of respite from the tiny, tiny bits of painting. Zeitgeist's got a VR headset, as has Black Sigil with a Quest 3 and a Quest 1. Chihuahua's got a Quest 2. How often do you use them? And what do you use them for? What's the best thing to use them for? I'm going to hope there's a family-friendly answer to this question. Oh, I think it's only the other weapon that I need to do now. Maybe a little bit on this backpack as well. It looks oddly silver in comparison to everything else. Haha, club me. Straight in, no messing. CDs with the same response. Gaming, okay. Yeah, it feels like they had a lot of potential and just died out, right? So many wrong-uns in this chat. A combat flight simulator. Man, that sounds cool, man. We've got a guy in the Twitch chat called Skull Candy, and he's got a full F1 racing sim set up. That's pretty cool. We've got Kuros in the Twitch chat. Just about to start my first painting project and was wondering what you think about Army Painter paint. I'm using Army Painter paint right now. The War Paints, Fanatic Metallic. Yeah, I think a lot of the paint brands are largely similar. I think if you try a couple of different ones and see what you like. If you're brand new to painting, remember to put a little bit of water in with your acrylics, just to thin out the paint a little bit. It's better to do 2 thin coats than it is to do 1 splodgy coat. So just take your time, enjoy it. Kuros, what is your first painting project? Welcome to the stream, thank you for being here. Afro, all the way from Poland, was using them for sim racing. It gets too hot. Almost don't use it at all, okay. Yeah, I get travel sick, that's why I don't have VR. It's no good for me. Bum, 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 bum. Happened to me once when I tried some space sim in VR. Felt sick for 4 hours, yeah. Yeah, it's not good for that. Motion sickness. Oh! Oh, not again. Now he's lost an arm. Oh, leave him alone, he's armless. What is it? What is it with this mini and it just fall into pieces? Mr. Break-A-Lot, that's it. Determined to make me sub-assemble. Just going to do some termagants. See if I like the colours I picked. Nice. So what got you into Warhammer then, Kuros? What made you decide to get a model, build it and paint it? Welcome to the hobby. Thank you for being here. Haha, look at that, Arnold chasing that 20th like to fill up the red bar. Thank you, sir. $20 now. Awesome. Thank you, guys. GG. I'm filling up the red bar. Bom, 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 bom. Seeing as we filled up that red bar, and I appreciate it very much, shall we send out some free memberships? See who we can hit with a free membership in the YouTube? Why not, right? Let's do it.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Oh yeah, let's go! We're giving out the memberships as a random treat for filling the red bar on the channel.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
You get a membership and you get a membership. You and you get a membership too, baby.
Thank you, 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 thank you.
Thank you myself, dancing to my own membership gift. Why not? Who did we hit? We got Castellan, an actual anus, Kill Seal, Keelan, and Ads Commissions. There you go, there you go. Still didn't manage to hit Blood for the Blood God. I'm sure he must have some settings stopping him from receiving them. But yeah, Andy got one, Kill Seal got one. Good stuff. Average Dude missed out. Hey, you never know, you're looking a raffle. Maybe next time, Average Dude, maybe next time. There you go, there's 5 subs shared out amongst some lucky recipients. Thank you guys for being here. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, the gun has got trim, I just noticed. Let me trim this bad boy up. There we go, we got Psycho. Why did the toaster join the Adeptus Mechanicus? I don't know, Psycho, why? It finally found someone who appreciated its inner warmth. Psycho with the Warhammer related jokes. Nicely done. Kuros. Been building models since I was a kid. Got my first Warhammer Mini 10 years ago and I have built 2 full armies. But my hands shake a lot, so I just haven't tried painting. Till now, with the 3rd army. What were the first 2 armies, Kuros? Are they currently unpainted, or did you get somebody else to paint them? Yeah, I get shaky hands. Especially with what I'm doing now. Whereas if you get, you get one of these holders, that can be quite helpful for the shaky hands. Giving you a better surface to hold on to. But just take your time. Enjoy it. Remember, if you make a mistake, you can always paint over it. Or you can just call it a happy accident. Or even just refer to it as battle damage. That's the way I usually go. Yeah, that's scuffed paint. That's battle damage. My problem is, a lot of the time, I hold my breath when I'm painting, which makes you tense up and then makes your hands shake. And try to remember to breathe. I mean, that's good advice for life in general, right? Remember to breathe. Sometimes I need to remember just to breathe. Imperial Guard was the first, and the brother did some painting on those. Second was Thousand Suns, who are only primed, okay. And next up is the Tyranids, right? Should be good, should be fun. Tyranids are great as well if you've got shaky hands, because they're like messy collections of biomass, right? So you don't need to be particularly neat and tidy with them. Average dude, I want to start a space shark army. Ah, that sounds good, man. Sounds very nice. Do we think we'll get some space shark minis? Right. The gun has a little bit of trim on it now, which is useful. I'm thinking of that bit there being... There's quite a few bits actually I could do a little bit of bronzy fun times on. The Charcharodons are super cool. Yeah, what paint scheme is the scheme of space sharks? Grey, white and black, a bit like a shark, right? A bit like a great grey white. You want heresy helmets with studs on them? Not asking for much, average dude. BC Apex Nerd with the Rhino in the Discord. Looking good. I like the colour scheme. Looking nice. Brown and blue. I like that. Looks good, man. You've already got the colours picked for the Tyranids. Ooh. What are you going for? Do you want to make it a surprise? Are you going to join us in the Discord, Kuros? Come and share your painting with us once you are done. Or even whilst it's work in progress. You will be more than welcome. Bom, 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 bom. Basing Wraithbone. Nice. Nice. Bouncing Swords. AOS have a fishy shark army. What armies do you currently have bouncing? Can't keep track. Francois. Bonsoir. How are you, Francois? How's your Tuesday going, my friend? Good to see you. Then all the fleshy bits of frost blue, with armor flakes being cobalt metallic with a purple wash. Ooh, a tasty treat for the hive mind. I like it, Kuros. Hopefully you'll find your way to the Discord and we can have a little look. Whereabouts on this blue and green marble floating through space are you based, Kuros? I.e., where are you from? Bouncing can't keep up with this collection. Yes, growing at a rapid rate. The Nurgle's gift is spreading. Francois about to have a little nap. Je suis fatigué aussi. But the doggos love to listen to your show. Nice! We've moved on from humans all the way over to the canines. I'll take it. Do they know how to press the thumbs up button? If so, I'm happy for them to be here. What are the dogs called? Have you posted the dogs in the Discord, Francois? There's been some great dogs. In fact, Bouncing posted his dog on the beach only yesterday. There was an orc riding a giant shark squid thing. Yes, that's Mozrog Scragbad. Yesterday finished building the Carnifex Brood and the Tyrannifex. Did you build the Carnifex as old... Is it Old Red Eye or Old One Eye? Old One Eye, Old Red Eye? Can't remember what he's called now. And the Tyrannifex, that's a nice model. Fun fact, the first model I ever painted on my first ever YouTube stream was a Tyrannifex. Animals are better than people. Yeah, certainly on the balance of things, right? If you took a weighted average. Forgot to mention I painted up a Callous Typhon. Chuck it in the Discord, average. Let's see it. Bouncing has got 40k Orcs, Space Marines, Tyranids, Death Guard, and Khorne. And a unit of Astra Militarum. Got all the stuff. How many armies did you have when you first started watching this stream, Bouncing? Oh, Kuros! Thank you for following me. Oh yeah, thank you for following me. Thank you for following me on the Twitch stream, baby. Old One Eye. Ah, there you go. Yeah, I was thinking like, I know it's one of the two. Francois, I already did it for them. Nice. Ah, you haven't got... Oh, I forget the people that don't do Discord. It's Lord Inquisitor Doggo Farts a Lot. And her inquisitorial henchman, Bonsai. Nice. I like it. Whoops. Hey, we got one. Kuros has joined us. Take a look around, Kuros. Thank you for joining us. Get involved. Let me show you my Tyrannifex. The first model I ever painted on this stream. Just over a year ago. Last week was our year celebration. We gave away a box of Warhammer last week to one lucky winner. Oh yeah. Here we have it. First thing I ever painted on this stream. Bum 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 bum. It's a big boy bug. Who doesn't like the big boy bugs? Big boy bugs. Also got a Norn emissary. Kuros. We built one of those on the stream only 2 weeks ago. Maybe even last week. Certainly within the last 2 weeks. The Norn Emissary is the only Tyrannid I own that isn't currently painted. Cool scheme. Thank you, sir. Oh, my leg. How do you pull a muscle getting up to go and look at a Tyrannid? Average has just posted it. Let me have a look. Let me have a little look. Ooh, nice. Nice stuff, man. I like the weapon. Looks kind of like something from Rick and Morty. Yeah, that's it. Thank you, thank you. Right. What were we doing? A little bit more bronze on here. What else we're here? Just find random bits and make them bronze now. Why not? Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Gaminator finished it and posted it. Ah, very nice. Very nice. What are you going to do with the other one? Or did you not buy two? They come in twos, right? Grot War Track. There you go. Kuros has got a Hive Tyrant, a Harpy, an entire second starter box I got for like $30. Nice. Sounds good, man. The Hive Tyrant, how are you going to build it? Are you going to build it as a Hive Tyrant? Are you going to give it some wings? Are you maybe going to go Swarm Lord? Yeah, 3 different options for the build with that box, which is pretty cool. Another day, another resin print done. This time it was 3 fiends, unlike last time. The drain hole in their ass, so I had to give them an IPA enema to clean them out from the resin. What you get up to in your own home is completely up to you, my friend. There is no judgment here. Whatever you want to give an isopropyl alcohol wash to is completely up to you. Comes in twos and I have no clue. How about some scenery, like it's crashed? You could use some spare sprues for like splintered wood. You have 2 because of the starter box. So I plan to build 1 winged hive tyrant, 1 normal hive tyrant. Ah, no swarm lord. The swarm lord not even getting a look in. Yeah, I went winged hive tyrant with mine. I've also got a swarm lord as well. So many bits of this that aren't stuck together. I must have had an absolute shocker when I built this. We'll rectify it at a later date. Fun, fun, fun. So, what I could do with doing now is I'd quite like to do the cloak just to get a real burst of colour on it. I wonder about doing a little gentle bit of white first. Yeah, let's do a little bit of white. I've got this pro acryl white that you guys banged on about, so might as well give that a bit of a go, right? Yeah, welcome to the Discord, Juros, and thanks for watching this stream. We stream on Twitch and YouTube every Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday, so I look forward to seeing these Tyranids. Ah, you play some one-page rules as well, nice. Bold titanium white, yes sir. Yes sir, a little bit of this. With a little bit of luck, we can make it through the night. Hey, good stuff, good stuff. Prepare to forsake all other whites. Yeah, you guys have gently nudged me in the direction. Just remember the Pro Acryl has a seal on the bottle under the twist cap. Patrick preempting me doing an Olmaph there. Appreciate that, sir. Let me find a chunky brush. Chunky but funky. Where are my chunky brushes? Not used them for a while. There's one there. That's a bit too chunky. Where are you? Let's be having you. Usually it's on the floor down here. On one of these shelves. Oh, there it is. Perfect. Hey, there's a new film out soon, right? Perfect. One sec, I'll get all my built turnips out and get a picture of them. Awesome, thank you. Ask me how I know. Did you do an Olmaph as well? Best white that CDs has used. That's good to know. It's good to know indeed. Right, let's get it in the paint shaker, shall we? Let's shake it up, big boy. It's a weird size, the bottle, as well. It's like... it's about as thick as a Citadel pot. Maybe even... well, not, no, actually, it's not slightly thicker. Is it? Maybe? Maybe a little bit. How do you know, Patrick? Did it explode the first time you were trying to use it? First time you tried to do it and exploded before you were prepared for it. Anything is better than Game Workshop whites. Yeah. Corax. My Games Workshop whites are just big chunks of grey now. Right, that's relatively shook up. Let's remove the cap. No cap. Get white paint all over your hand, nicely done. Oh, it's one of those kind of lids. Like you get in your hot sauce bottles. Ooh. Okay. Like a bottle of sriracha. Why is nothing coming out? What a load of crap. Best wipe my ass. Squeeze! White everywhere. Lucky Knife found the one good bottle of Corax white on the planet. I've got about 3 or 4 bottles of it and it's all gone the same way. A big mush of grey. This didn't clean this brush last time I used it, so that's good. Got that going for me, which is nice. Right, nice. Secret sauce is to drop 2 ball bearings inside to help mix it up. Yeah, you could be right there. But the point being, every other bottle of paint I buy has the ball bearings already in it. Right? Look at this lucky knife telling us what is and isn't correct. Interesting. So I can't use pure white. I can't use a certain brush with metallic paint. I can't use super glue to put my base. We need the gospel according to Lucky Knife. You should put your 10 big Lucky Knife rules in the Discord. That'll be an interesting read. The drain hole must be in the anus. Rule number 4. Undead Polly is back. Good to see you, Polly. How are you? I'll hammer them in your front door. Yeah, we definitely need the gospel according to Lucky Knife. Every time I see your name, I think of the OSRS raid boss. See, I'm a big fan of OSRS. Which raid boss is that, Undead Polly? I used to play OSRS back when it was RuneScape 2. I played the original RuneScape. Fun fact for you, RuneScape and Warhammer were created in the same city in England. Birdshot. I don't know if birdshot's... Yeah, birdshot might be the right size. I can just picture Fat Chihuahua cracking open a shotgun shell to mix up some paint. That reminds me of Homer Simpson's makeup gun. Maybe that we could paint a model with Homer Simpson's makeup gun. Psychow. He is a Puritan Inquisitor. Yes, sir. Lucky Knife. CDs. I'm a degenerate. I put metallic paint on my wet palette and use tap water in it. Nice. A man after my own heart. Nice work, CDs. I use my paint water cup to thin my paints. Nice. Properly grimy. It's supposed to be grimdark, right? Got the best picture I could, but it's storming and super dark. Whereabouts are you, Kuros, for it to be storming? We got a real big black cloud here earlier, but seems to have passed now. We've had a clarification to the 10 commandments of Lucky Knife. We are allowed to base coat. Oh, we're not allowed to base coat in pure white? Ah, yeah, that makes sense, right? Although, if you did base coat in pure white, you could then, like, reverse highlight. Low light and a wash. But yeah, not ideal to base coat in pure white, I guess. OG Raid, the first one they added. It's a worm named Great Olm. Let me try and think. The first raid I remember them adding was a spider, from what I remember. In El Kharid, was it? Do the rules change with each new edition, and do you have to buy a different codex for each faction you use? Do you have to buy a codex? No, you can get the rules from different apps, such as War Organ. War Organ's a very good app for building armies and knowing the rules of your armies. However, there is a new codex every edition, that is correct. And nowadays, there are 2 years between editions, and therefore usually about 2 years between codex updates. Thanks for the question, Mike. What are you thinking of buying a codex for? Which army? More interesting if your blacks have some colour in it. Have you got a recommendation, Lucky, for a base coat black? If we're saying Korax as a base coat white, what's a base coat black look like? Love your tattoos, Olo. Thank you, sir. This is my arm full of music-related stuff. I've had these tattoos for a long time. 15 years ago I started this sleeve. Live in the Midwest of the US of A. USA. USA. Ah, yes, Mike. I remember you were here yesterday, right? You were talking about You wanted an army that brought the carnage and the slaughter and went for world eaters. Nice. Did you join us in the Discord, Mike? Looking forward to seeing these world eaters. Who doesn't need more followers of Corn, right? Welcome back. Good to have you, Mike. How's your day been so far, sir? Terrestrial purple and the darkness are two goated black colours. Good to know. Thanks, Lucky Knife. As much as I take the piss and have a bit of a laugh, Lucky Knife, a good person to listen to when it comes to the painting. Faux show. Go harass them in the Discord for painting tips. It was the first one when the game relaunched as old school. Ah. Okay. I think it was added in 2017. Yeah, see, I was playing RuneScape 2 in like 2005? Something like that. When did it come out? I don't know. Because I used to play... In 2001 I first started playing RuneScape. Old man. Old man. YouTube froze for a couple of minutes. Oh dear. Yeah, it's good to make sure that you're up to speed with the YouTube, because sometimes it buffers and pauses and stuff. Next thing you know, you're 15 minutes behind everybody else. Responding to a question I asked yesterday. Average dude drinks his paint water. Is that like having a Barocca? You, but on a really good day. Right, what was I doing? Oh yeah, I was going to paint some white on some of these bits that I wanted to be glowy. But I wanted a really light touch. What have I got? This one might be okay. That might be useful. See what we can do with this. Sometimes I just try stuff, see what happens, right? What's the worst that can happen? Some of that glowing. Bum, bum, bum. Mike got lucky because I was talking to my oldest son about starting 40k. Asked if he would join me. Not only did he say yes, but he told me he knows a good chunk of the lore. Nice. A little bit of lore exchange with the kid. I like it. So what does he collect then? What's the boy got? Yeah, I did not glue this together well at all when I built this. Don't know what I was playing at. I think this was when I was coming to the end of my bottle and didn't really do it as I should have done. But hey ho, we're all good. We're all good. Terrestrial Titan's an excellent base coat. Mixing your black with a dark blue is also nice. Nice. Milk for the cornflakes. Another colour recommendation is ice yellow. Ooh, nice. Top tip. Thank you, sir. Do you do custom stuff with your models? Yeah, every now and again. Like, for example, what have we got? Like this this war boss that I made. He's got a gun. There's a grot holding a grenade riding his gun. He's got some big claws. There's a big head. Interesting chap. Got some big shooties on his back there. Not painted him yet, of course, but yeah, just something a little bit different every now and again. There's some great examples in the Discord, like Patrick's War Dog is just done. Awesome. He doesn't collect, he just likes to read. Ah, okay. Likes the Red Corsairs. The Chaos Space Pirates. Nice. Kuros has modded the Tyrannofex head. Nice. Stuff like that's always fun, right? Yeah, Patrick, somewhere Godzilla is having a bad day, having read your message. Nah, made sense to me, dude. Right, I think I'll just stick some on here as well. For good measure, why not? Right, I think I'm ready for a little bit of colour. Why not, eh? Why not? So the idea is that we come up with a colour for the cloth that is a similar colour to that of my Olmaph logo. That is the plan. See what we've got. Dun, 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 dun. Bum, 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 bum. Doing well for time. Still got an hour left. Nice. Love looking into the Badab War. Astral Claws were like, I don't care who the Imperium sends. I am not paying taxes. Taxation equals theft. I've seen this other YouTube who paints, but also adds effects to the figures, like a laser coming out of a gun, shooting a goblin. Are those allowed in tournaments or just casual play? Totally allowed as long as it fits on the base. Yeah, I've never watched an official tournament, you know, thinking about it. I've only ever watched, like, friends playing with friends, local game stores. It's a good question, because technically they're not a Games Workshop product, right, that you're adding onto the model. But then, is it just a conversion? I don't know, but it sure looks cool. I do like some of the blast effects and the smoke effects and stuff. I would like to think they're allowed, right? But basically, if you go and play at your local game store, you can pretty much do what you want, right? As long as the person you're playing with is happy with it, you can slap down a box of Maltesers and call it a Baneblade if you really want to. Sent some of the mods I did yesterday to the Discord. Ooh, let me have a look. Ooh, we've got a few posts. We've got a few bits. Ah, Kuros. A big table full of bugs. Ah, you've got the Screamer Killer as well. Nice. So how did you get the Carnifex Brood and the Harpy? Because they're online-only models, right? Or has your local game store just randomly got some online-only stuff? Which would be good. Modded the claws, looking good, looking good. Got a nice head on the Tyrannofex. Patrick's done some Chaos Spawns. Whoa, how have you made those, dude? They look really interesting. Nice! Very nice! Oh, and some tail modifications as well. Is that the Hive Tyrant's tail? Bum, 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 dun, 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 dun. Want to play more Warhammer tabletop games? Yeah, where do you go to play, Average? You got some mates? You got a local store that you go to? Yeah, having loads of ideas is awesome, Mike. You can get really interesting. Like, for example, Patrick's just posted a load of chaos spawns that he's created in the Discord. Looking very cool. Get creative. Have the fun. That's why we're here, right? I was worried I'd have to travel to a Warhammer store, but I have one only 2 miles. What? Whereabouts on the planet are you, Mike? Remind me, if you please. Haha, it's your toy, soldiers. Do what you like. Yes, sir. Rule of cool, always. Speaking of which, this model traditionally has a red clothing. Today, we're going to make it green, which is pretty much the exact opposite in the style of the Olmaph logo. So, let's find an appropriate green, shall we? Now, I know I've got another bottle of this somewhere. See if we can find that. Yeah, there it is. Oh, it's kind of blue. I thought that was more green. Well, that's the paint I was going to use, so we'll not bother with that. That's about the closest thing I've got. I have got some more speed paints heading here in the post, all the way from Germany. I wonder if I could get away with turquoise with a green wash. I wish I'd tested this on something else now. Is this too dark? Let's shake this up and see what it looks like. Shake it up, shake it in, let me begin. They are models from a game called Malifaux. One box of 4, half the price of 2 GW spawns. Okay. Added some green stuff, various bits and bobs from my bit box. Nice. Lucky knife. Gonna get some Lady Marines on the table. Nice. Sounds good, man. Northern Illinois. Did you tell me that yesterday? Yeah, we had someone from Illinois yesterday. Must have been you, right? And I just forgot. We got a right USA contingent at the moment. Good to see. Good to see. Looks a lot rougher than I would have liked. But it's so hot, my glue dried almost instantly. Okay. Nobody got rage baited. Yeah, we're too cool round here, Lucky Knife. We're too accepting and positive for your rage bait jibes. Right. Looks like we're going in. We're going green. Let's see what it looks like, shall we? Let's see what it looks like. Pating! Mez Minis, all the way from West England, sending through some jewels. I don't know what that means, but thank you very much, sir. I don't know what jewels are. How are you? How are you getting on today? How is your red hot Tuesday? Pating! Average Dude sending some jewels as well. Average Dude and Mez. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Got a little bit of green on the silver there. Not ideal, but we'll tidy it up at a later date. Oh, and again. Not my best work. Let me give you a thank you for those jewels, man. Mes Mini, an average dude. Thank you for the jewels. Thank you for the jewels, baby. Thank you for the jewels, man. I don't know what they do, man. But thank you very much for the jewels, my friend. You got given 1,000 by YouTube. Oh, awesome. Well, if you guys have got some free jewels and you want to send them my way, I'll be very appreciative. I'll even do you a little song and dance to say thank you. Hey! Average dude with a gold coin. Yeah, sometimes people paint models one chunk at a time. I very, very rarely do that, because I quite enjoy making the model and then painting it. Because I enjoy making it more than I enjoy painting it, I don't worry too much about painting it in bits. But if you've got a particularly big or detailed model, sometimes it's good to take the time to paint it in bits. That's known as sub-assembly. Whoa! Mystery gift from Mez! Average and Mez! Jules, baby, Jules! Thank you for the jewels! Gold coin and mystery gift. Thank you, baby, thank you, yeah! Ooh, yeah, ooh, yeah! Jules, ah, yeah, baby! Ooh, yeah, it's jewel time, baby! It's time to jewel! 1 jewel is a penny. Nice! Look after the pennies and the pounds will look after themselves. I appreciate every penny that comes to the aid of this stream, because when you guys send the pennies through, I use them to improve what's going on the stream. For example, last week we gave away a box of Combat Patrol, and if it wasn't for the support I get from you guys, then it'll be very difficult to achieve that indeed. So thank you for the jewels. I keep hearing the ping in my ears. Ping! Yeah, I remember I got an email the other day actually. YouTube said every gem that you get will double it or something like that. Between now and quite a long time in the distance. I think it's between now and October. But I didn't really think much of it, because they do send quite a lot of emails about, oh, do this with your stream, do that with your stream. You'll notice as well this week I've turned ads off other than pre-rolls, just to see what impact that has. Although nobody's mentioned it. Maybe you guys were enjoying watching the ads. Ting! How do I get on? Oh, hang on. I think some thank yous are in order. Oh, look at this. More dings.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Thank you very much for the jewels, baby.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, it's jewels time. Thank you, Average and Mess. Don't keep sending them, because I can't keep dancing. I'll get too tired. A little journey through the warp to celebrate Mez and Average being so generous with their jewels. Painting will be the hardest part because I'm not that good at it. Thing is, the more you do it, the better you'll get. And as long as you're enjoying it, it's somewhat irrelevant, right? Just enjoy it. Find a way to... in whichever way you enjoy it, find a way. Haha, Mez. You know what isn't coming home? Football. Awesome. Thanks, Mez. Wish I could turn ads off, but my stream's Twitch doesn't let me. Well, you can watch in YouTube, or if you've got Twitch Prime, you could subscribe for free, and then you won't get any ads in Twitch. I cannot stand ads, but at the same time they pay the bills. Yeah, so what I'm trying to see is, if I cut it down to only pre-rolls, what's the difference in revenue? If the difference isn't that bad, then I'll just leave it at only pre-rolls. And then you guys get 3 hours of uninterrupted Olmaph, and who doesn't want that, right? Too much warp energy. Chihuahua is off. Thank you for being here. See you all tomorrow. Awesome. 6 till 9 UK time. I'll see you there. Ah, for when you stream. What? Yeah, you can turn them off, can't you? You don't have to have them on. I'll keep them on so you make more money, which equals more models to be thrown into the pile of shame. Exactly right. Thank you, Average Dude.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh yeah, baby! One gifted membership from Patrick Dutchin. Thank you very much for that, Postman Packwood. Thank you for the membership, Patrick, you legend.
Thank you. 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 Thank you.
What? There's no jewels in South Africa. Oh dear, oh dear. Well, I appreciate the gifted membership, my friend. I mean, it's gone to somebody that I've never heard of, so that's a bit of a shame. But I appreciate it nevertheless, and maybe that will entice them back into the stream. Often a good way to get people back is when they end up with a gifted sub. And this is a pretty cool model for them to come back to as well. Whoops. Operation Wick Up the Green is not going particularly swimmingly. There we go. Tidied it up a little bit better there. Right, let's put all these brushes to one side so I know what I'm doing. That there, that there, that there. Right. Ooh, more topless demonettes posted in the Discord. Let me have a little look. Bum bum. 69p for 50 joules. Nice. The colonists took them all. Oh, satire. They're not suitable for work until you get your brushes on them. Yeah, let's see what Lucky Knife conjures up. Let's have a look in the Discord. What have we got? Ooh, Chihuahua. Started that at the beginning of the stream and it already looks awesome. Nice work. In 3D printing. Contorted epitome printed up alongside some missing and replacement demonettes. Nice. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Yeah, look at this. Look at this green. What do we think? That looks pretty cool, right? Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Pretty happy with that. Right, I'm going to put that to one side, let it do a little bit of drying. Let it dry up. And whilst we wait for that, let's build something, shall we? Should we build? Do a little bit of buildy-buildy? A bit of the old snip and stick. want to have at least 2 Keepers of Secret in my army. I have a pretty good file for it. It has 2 options for the body. One is armoured, the other has 6 titty. One of each sounds good to me, sir. What is a good water to paint ratio? Lucky Knife, take it away. And whilst Lucky Knife explains to you a good water to paint ratio, as Lucky Knife is an infinitely better painter than me, I'm going to go for a wee, and I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Olmaph, Olmaph, Olmaph. Back once again for the friend of Gabe Master. It's a feeling thing. Different paint bottles behave slightly differently. Best thing you can do is, after thinning the paint, loading up the brush, wiping away the excess, test it on your fingernail to check opacity. If it's too transparent for what you need, add more paint. If it's too thick, add more water. They can still see the chat on the screen, and if anything, Olmaph might read it. Ah, there you go, yeah. I guess Otto is sleeping. Otto is currently lying on Otto's mother while she reads the book. I just walked past them when I went for a wee. Yeah, appreciate that, Lucky Knife. What would an average ratio look like? If you could get one that more often than not is about right. Let's say for a bottle of Vallejo or Army Painter Blue. What are you thinking, Lucky Knife? What's a good starting point? Bum bum bum. Chloe's asking what she's reading. Catherine, what you reading? Hey? Can't hear it. Hang on. It's a book about the guy from the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Anthony Kiedis. Scar Tissue, I believe it is. Otto will grow up to be an honourable space marine. He is already an orc, I am afraid. Zeitgeist bought him a baby grow. It says something like, keep calm and war. In fact, there's a picture of him somewhere. There's on one of the YouTube shorts I uploaded it. Ah, it's a bit like adding spice with cooking. Exactly right, Kuros. Exactly right. Anything to get out of painting. Let's say for a half-half and a pea-sized blob of paint on a wet palette. Okay. Pea-sized blob of paint on a wet palette and a brush load of water. Yeah, sounds similar to what I try to achieve. I find with my wet palette, I don't need to put as much water on 9 times out of 10. Wet palette's quite good at moistening the paint. Yeah, I do that. I keep a blob of unthinned paint and drag the thinned paint away from it. Mez Mini says, average dude with the same. We've got it on the soundboard. We've got Lazy Mini on the soundboard, giving a bit of one of these. Anybody else wants to add their war to the soundboard, just send me an MP3 in the Discord. Is he going to be a weird boy? Yeah, if you can learn to teleport us across the battlefield, that would be very useful. He will be the best war boss! Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Green is always the best. Yeah, he'll be Death Guard until his teens. Corn until his 20s. Speaking of orcs, my friend has a squad of purple orcs. It's just 20 bases. Nice. I like it. You're going to fit in just well around here, Kuros. Don't you worry about that. Look at you all making your paint wet. Oh, Mez Mini sticks his paintbrush straight in the pot. Lucky dip. Just rolls with it. You gotta roll with it. War Boss Otto. Yeah, it's got a ring to it, right? Add enough water so it flows instead of staying as a blob. Nice. Right, let me do the old snip and stick. Do you know what I've got? I've got Mephiston. Mephiston, where are you? Here he is. Here he is. Bought this guy on Friday for my Blood Angels. I've also made some Blood Angels Terminators in the Discord at the weekend, which was quite fun. A little bit pricey, this guy. Fight me. Yeah, you go for it, man. You go for it. You enjoy the hobby however you want. It's Mephiston. What orc clan would he be associated with? It's a good question. Good question. I don't have a wet palette. Should I get one? I think when it comes to painting, having a handle to hold the mini, very, very useful. And a wet palette, also very, very useful. I mean, you can make your own wet palette if you've got some like grease-proof paper and a sponge. But they're not that expensive, to be fair. I love a good fiston. Jesus. What's going on here? What's going on, you lot? Nut jobs. And I want to see evidence of the couple's painting session by the end of the stream. I want Discord to show the grots. I want to see them. Is there any colour on them that isn't green yet? What's going on? Have we got some colourful grots on the go? Made in UK. Well, yeah, the only Warhammer factories on the planet are in Nottingham, right? That's a lot of the reason why they don't have so much stock, because there's only one place that makes it. Bum 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 bum. Look at this little emoji fight that's going on. I like it. Do you know what? I'm really pleased with the green on this. I know I said it earlier, but that is a nice green. Really pleased with that. Looks very cool. Very nice. Right. Stop praising my own mini. Start building a new one. Right, what were his stats? Chief Librarian Mephiston. Interesting. Dun, 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 dun. Hitting on 2s. Wow. Mephiston goes brrr. Right, let's snip him out and glue him up, shall we? Let's do the snippy, sticky, sticky. Move these brushes out of the way. Right, we've got some snips. Yeah, so when building, a pair of snippers is very, very useful. And also useful is a hobby knife. And whatever your choice of plastic glue is, whether it's Tamiya or Revell or even if you go Citadel. Plastic glue is plastic glue. Smells good. Green is the best you know. Lucky Knife just showed his feet off to Mez. Look at that. Only toes. Which green was it? It was actually Orc Skin. But I really like how it turned out. Unfortunately, I need to get back to work. No worries, Kuros. We'll be done in half an hour's time, but hopefully we'll see you the same time tomorrow. Thanks for being here. If not, I'll see you in the Discord. Lily, our favourite Imperial agent, is back. How's the weekend been? Get up to any gaming at the weekend? This is indeed Mephiston. Yes. This is one of my new Blood Angels. Quite looking forward to getting this guy together and giving him a bit of a paint up. Should be good, should be good. Posted the one she's done. Nice. Mez's choice of plastic glue is Tamiya Airbrush Cleaner. Nice. The multi-tool of the liquid world, the airbrush cleaner. Yeah, the airbrush cleaner is only like 2% different in its makeup to plastic glue, right? From what I remember. My brother's birthday! Maybe drank too much. Nice. What were you drinking, Lily? What was your drink or drinks of choice? Today I start to watch a video, how to stop procrastinating. Well, I've saved it to watch later. Nice. True for all of us indeed. Just remembered I put a brand new blade on this at the weekend, so I need to be a little bit more careful than usual. Maybe I'll just preemptively ring the ambulance now, shall I? That reminds me, I think it was Mez was going to send me a link to some blades. Did that happen? Can't remember. I was so tired at the weekend, I don't think I was probably making a lot of sense in the Discord. But I've got next week off and I cannot wait for that. Looking forward to having some time to chill, relax, and get creative. Bum, 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 bum. Scotch on the rocks, or if you're drinking beer, a tasty Blue Moon. Classy, I like it. Lily got class. Airbrush cleaner is also 250ml a bottle. 250ml, £11. Yeah, it's a lot cheaper, right? And as I say, it's almost the exact same composition, right? Just fractionally different. However, it doesn't work the other way around. You can't clean your airbrush with plastic glue, or certainly wouldn't recommend it. Yeah, you forgot the Hobby Blade link. Come on. Send me your Chinesium built Hobby Blades. So if that bit goes in there, where's that bit going? There's no hole for that bit. Right, let's get in the snip. I'm snipping it up. No messing. Yeah, let's snip that bit. Bye bye. There we go. Ooh, that goes in there, does it? Okay. Bum 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 bum. Ah, got a notification. It was Mez. Appreciate that, dude. Thank you. Right, he needs a leg. Let's snip out a leg and glue it on. Yeah, I originally went to go and buy the Sanguinor, but Sanguinor wasn't there. Mephiston was, so he got to come home with me. And Sanguinor is being sent in the post instead. Dun, dun. Well, that's some serious mold lines. You should have the finest carbon steel Chinesium number 11 hobbies blades I can find. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. As I say, I did order some. But if you've got the super cheap, maybe I'll give those a go. Bouncing has been tempted. What's tempting you, sir? Mephiston? Sanguinor? Bit of both? Well, I've got one here today and one on the way in the post. Hopefully I've put that leg on right. I feel like this is a model from like 10 years ago. 2020, so only 6 years ago. The mold lines are terrible. I don't usually care about mold lines, but these are ridiculous. Ridiculous. Alright, let's try and get this on, and then I'm going to have a quick look in the Discord, see what you guys have been sharing. The model you are building. Erectus Ridiculous. Yes, cool little model, cool little character. Wasn't cheap though. In fact, I think I paid more for this than I've paid for the Sanguinor. Right, let's have a look in the Discord. Hey, look at these. Pre-wash grots. What wash are you using to dirty up your mushroom boys? Looks like it's been playing in the mud. Yeah, nice job though, I like that. Good stuff. Agrax, okay. Have you got any Nuln? Could give Nuln a little bit of a go, could be good. My best one, my favourite one. Oh, it's not to hand. Is the Vallejo vehicle wash. That's really nice. Right, let's give him a book. Because if you're going to be a librarian, you've got to have a book. Oh, I dropped the book on the bloody floor. Smallest piece of the whole kit. Ah, there it is. Luckily it didn't bounce off, which is useful. On Wayland Games, Mephiston is 40p more. How much is Mephiston on Wayland? I'm guessing it's about 23.50 maybe, something like that. Whoops. Trying to glue the book on the wrong side like an idiot. I'm going to cut out the cape to make sure I get this book placed right. 2360, I mean, dude, I couldn't have been much closer, right? Top knowledge. Yeah, I thought when I picked this guy up in the shop he was a little bit overpriced, but I couldn't possibly leave the shop empty-handed. We've got 15 minutes left of the stream. If there's anyone that has been hanging around, been watching and enjoying but not chatting, maybe now is a good time to just chuck a message in the chat, get a little bit involved before you go to bed. Let me know you're here. Let me know if you're enjoying it. Sanguinor's 23.20. Let me see how much I paid for mine. Miss Sanguinor. I think it was about that, if I'm honest. Sanguinor, Sanguinor, how much did I buy you for? $23.38 including delivery. Yeah, look. 23.38. Not too bad, not too bad. Busy at work? Eh, no worries, Craig. Hopefully you're good busy and not bad busy. Appreciate you being here, sir. Null Oil is black, right? And the Vallejo vehicle wash is black. I got the Vallejo vehicle wash because Boys had sold out of Null Oil. And I've never looked back. Really like it. It's a nice wash. £23, not bad. That's like a bottle of resin. 1,000 points of Slanesh Demons you could have printed up. Yeah, but you wouldn't download a car. Gap in this model is ridiculous. I feel like I need to green stuff that to... That's real weird. Oh, maybe I just didn't put the book in right. Right, back out. Let's get this book in. Fill the gap with the book seems a bit wrong for a librarian to be hiding his book. Oh well, that's how he's staying then, I guess. Might have to sprue goo this bad boy. We'll get some of the green stuff out. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, buddy, you don't even know. My yard will be filled with JDM cars. Wouldn't that essentially be a kit car? I guess you could print a lot of a kit car now, right? I think, was it originally you wouldn't steal a car? Or has it always been you wouldn't download a car? Yeah. Yeah, if you could easily reduce one of your greatest expenses, you would, right? Bum ba dum. Okay, you're right. The original is you wouldn't steal a car. Yeah, because those adverts happened before downloads were a thing, right? Bouncing, always good to see you, sir. Have a good rest of your evening. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Tomorrow. So you have the option to give him a pointy hand or a plasma pistol. Plasma pistol it is. Yeah, I must say, not particularly impressed with how this model is designed, if I'm honest. Not the best, and it's got a hell of a lot of mould lines on it. But hey ho, such is life. Ah, that's where the gap is. Okay, I take that bit back then. There was a plan to fill that gap with this little bit of pipe. Still a strange design. Not the most efficiently designed character model I've built. One must say. Dum 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 dum. Yeah, this is just not good. Counter argument: if buying isn't owning, then piracy isn't stealing. Yeah, for every argument there's a counter argument, every action there's a counter action. Yeah, the rules seem to change depending on who the rule is being applied to, which is not traditionally how rules work. Craig Danby's car did a software update. Couldn't drive till it was done. Stopped for fuel for nearly an hour. Bloody hell. Similar to right to repair. Yeah, exactly right. Cut-off point for a car is 2010. Yeah, fair enough. I can see why someone would make that decision. Dum 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 dum. Yeah, I won't mind making a kit car one day in the future. It's always been something in the back of my mind that I'd quite like to do. If I had the time, money and space, I reckon it could be a pretty fun project. Now, I must say they've done a good job with the head sculpt. They've got that going for them, which is nice. As long as there are airbags, ABS and traction control that I can turn off, that's all I need. Nice. Right, let's get this backpack on. Get on the backpack. Get on the sword. Shoulder pads. Base. Onto the base. Done. And we will have painted a nice big portion of Belisarius Call and created a librarian for a Blood Angels army. So that's nice. Oops. Three pedals. Lucky knife. Not interested in any of this automatic nonsense. I drive an automatic now and I love it. It means I can eat something with one hand without having to worry about changing gears. Shoulder pad numero 2. Dos. I mean, he's got this little bassy bit that he stands on. We'll snip that out. And we're rapidly approaching Lucky Knife's favourite bit of the stream, where we super glue the bass, baby. Right, okay. If in traffic jam, just keep it in second. If going around town, you can keep it in third. Then you can eat all you want without having to worry about changing gears. The problem is, come to a junction, come to a roundabout, got to change your gears, right? In an automatic, you just keep munching away. No problem, de nada. Yeah, not massively pleased with this model. Not sure they quite achieved what they could have achieved. Yeah, of course, Lucky Knife, but you don't exactly pull off, do you? You don't exactly rattle forwards. There we have it. There is Mephiston, lending his name to a particular shade of red, and his librarian skills to that of the Blood Angels. So I can put him on my Blood Angels shelf. Okay. Happy days! And what you're left over with is just one random arm that's pointing. I remember Slow Rule wanted an arm that was pointing. Slow Rule, if you ever see this, I now have an arm that is pointing. For the bits box. Bits for the bits god. Now, check the lids are on. And it's time to wrap up today's stream. So, as always, thank you everybody for being here. Extra arms are always good. Definitely, Lily. Definitely. Electric, you basically don't need a brake either. Yeah, I really like my electric. Really like it. A lot of fun. As I was saying, thank you all for being here. Thanks for everybody that's given some jewels. Average Dude and Mez. Patrick with the gifted membership as well. Very much appreciated. All of those that support the channel in a monetary fashion goes a long way to doing what we do here. So thank you very much. Thanks to everyone that supports for free as well. The thumbs up, the subscribing, the getting involved in the chat. Thank you all. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. I'm sure if you didn't enjoy it, you wouldn't be here, right? So, thank you all. Have a great rest of your Tuesday. Hopefully see you tomorrow, 6 till 9 UK time. And if not, I'll see you in the Discord. Until then, look after yourselves and each other. Ciao for now.